Welcome to the game room, WaddlerD. We're back for more Mega Man X, soft type. And there's one thing I need to kind of address here. Out of all these Mavericks that seem to have nice strategic locations on this particular map that we just now checked out, why is Chill Penguin stuck in the boonies? Like, he gets the freaking mountain job task. Ooh, that's a really big duty. What the hell are you gonna do up there? Snow? Send an avalanche or pretty much cover the entire area? I guess he could if he wanted to basically go on strike, but honestly, it doesn't seem like the Mavericks have that kind of functionality. But we're gonna go say hello to Armadillo and his mining operation. And to be fair, this stage has one particular difference to talk about, but most of the stage is pretty much the same. And if you're thinking the difference relates around the mine carts, you wish. No, the mine carts are still the janky, wonderful things that we know and love about this stage. And if you're really observant, you should see some bat looking a lot different. But first thing you don't want to do is kill yourself with the minecart. You want to jump off of it when it's going forward, because as soon as you do in the opposite direction, or happen to hit that enemy and get slammed against the wall like I was, you will probably die. So be careful of that. And this guy down here, you want to let him go first. Because look at that, he has apparently got his caffeine fix going on, and he is going much faster. This is the main change I was talking about. As you can see, he does a pretty damn good job when he's off screen, but as soon as you get him on screen, it's weird. It starts to get really janky, but stage is not too bad, honestly. There's not much that needs to be said. I honestly don't understand why Sigma decides, you know what, put some spikes there. Why? Because I said so. And it's kind of funny, too, because you think those machines that are doing a great job plowing through this entire area, leaving a mess, then happens to get relegated to getting killed. Like, they could have used that in another stage against Mega Man, because these things are very, very quick and dangerous now. We're going to let this guy do his job real quick. Let him have his say, because we're going to still be able to grab this heart tank. Granted, it takes a bit of a finicky jump. But boom, there you go. It doesn't even matter that he made such a mess. You can still grab that. Originally, you would not be able to. He would be very thorough, very slow and methodical. Here, he's like, I really don't give a damn. I get paid minimum wage. And then we get this excellent tunnel. This is like one of the iconic parts of this game, where you get to blast holes through birds and then grab this wall here. We'll be back. But for right now, we're going to say hello to Armadillo. And he's certainly a bit different too, and we'll show off all those differences that matter. Alright, so he starts off the same, kind of faster, kind of takes a little bit more damage now, which is kind of nice, but he also has a difference with this. You can't do the old-fashioned way where you just shoot into it, get your shots in, because that range is a lot nastier, but as you can see, he actually took 2 bars of damage. Level 3 charge does about 3. So the fight's a little bit harder, but actually a lot easier to deal with. We're gonna just go to this real quick. Sometimes he'll just shrug that off, so be mindful of that. He also will block it. See, there he goes, shrugging it. You want to get him as soon as he gets out of the roly-poly action here. Like that. And then you get a much easier time, because that means you don't have to worry about his freaking armor and blocking crap. No ways, no how. Not to mention you can hit him out of the freaking roly-poly phase. Of course, getting a shot in is a little trickier because he is a lot more persistent. But honestly, I kind of prefer this fight because Armadillo was a pain in the ass with his increased defense. It really pissed me off, but now here it's a lot more bearable and a lot more fun because you get kind of a back and forth where he can kick your ass real badly, but you can also kick his ass real badly. And you don't need his weakness exactly, so it's not like a case of, let me just shoot you 32 times until you die. No, it's more like, let me do all this stuff, then you die. So I really approve of that. It makes the fight more fun, quicker, and less of a war of attrition. And then we have to go to this damn stage. I really do not like Launch Octopus, nor his stage. This is honestly one of the most boring water stages in the game. I mean, if you like fighting mid-bosses or mini-bosses, by all means, you will enjoy this stage, but when it comes to actually providing any sort of challenge outside the mini-bosses, no. I mean, it looks nice, it looks great, but it's just... yeah, it's pretty much things that we've seen already, save for a couple enemies, like one particular enemy. And there's not much differences outside of, again, the mini-bosses. This stage plays pretty much the same. Enemies are going to be a little bit faster. Mini-boss is going to take a little bit more damage, or have some certain immunities. That's the main thing to talk about. We're going to clip this thing off, because I don't want him scanning the surface of the ocean's bottom. It's not really helpful. Let's try to do this real quick. There we go, yeah. Unfortunately, I am totally out of ammo. Thank you for all of that excess there. Now, the thing about the sea that... it looks like it's an oil rig operation, where they're just trying to get all this little oil up from pretty much this area, probably all these fossil fuels. I don't see how they're... it's kind of remind me of like Wave Man in a sense, or Dive Man rather. It's kind of interesting. Oh, please don't do that. And if you're really having trouble with these, definitely consider using this. That takes care of them pretty damn quick. But you could also maybe use Storm Tornado, but look how much Storm Tornado gets used when you... it got nerfed hard in this particular ROM modification. It's kind of painful to see, because then again, Storm Tornado is pretty OP in terms of like being abused. And we have this particular thing, our shots ding off of it now. And if you're thinking, well, what can we do? Can we use Fire Wave? No, what the hell? Background, you do not need to do that. Fire Wave is pretty much pathetic, but Storm Tornado is still pretty useful here. In fact, that's your new Fire Wave at this point, but normally when you were doing this in the original, Fire Wave was your go-to to take care of the sub, and it was like one of the 2 times it became useful, because Fire Wave really, really sucks in this game, and it still does here. And this is how I would normally take them out, because guess what's wrong with this situation? Oh no, it's immune to freaking Storm Tornado. Yes, it is. So you're going to be mashing the hell out of this thing. And remember, if you're high up in the air, follow the pillars, because if you don't, you might end up in that spike trap down here. And you're doing this all for another heart tank, so we'll definitely be needing that, because if you haven't seen how much damage I've been taking, yeah, it's gonna happen. And if you thought, well, we took that one guy down, how about this one? We got another fight with the same frickin' mini-boss. No changes, other than that it can go underneath the ground here. It's kind of whoa, what are you doing? This is different. You just decided to say hello, goodbye. That's abnormal. Like, usually he would just stay up above the surface. Maybe he got a little shy after pelting his face with all sorts of charge buster action. And of course, if the head is lower than you, then you better get to the backside and hit this tail. That's all I recommend. Just get behind him and pelt him with as many lemons as possible. Make his face look like a lemon or lemonade pie at this point. Grab all this, get the hell out of here, and we're at the end of this level. This level is... what the hell? You're supposed to actually show off what you're supposed to do. There you go. That's how you attack me. I don't know why that enemy, like, took contact damage on me, but that's what you have to worry about with those guys. And now we have Launch Octopus. Really do hate Launch Octopus. Because he's pretty simple boss. Just lots of spam. Like, this is his main method of attack, just spamming with projectiles. He's just hoping he'll kill you with that. And right now he's being very disagreeable. There we go. Our goal here for this fight is to try to get him on one side of the screen, because when he's far away, his missiles don't really have much gusto. They'll generally just pass over our head and underneath it, and he is more likely to do this attack repeatedly. But he seems to be enjoying the fact of jumping towards the center of the room, making this fight a little bit harder, because then the missiles kind of are in the perfect spot to hit us in the head or the shins, so we have to kind of be less lazy. And I'm dead. So it pretty much comes down to this. If he's in the middle of the room, start being mobile. When he's far away, just do this. Like, literally just do this for the entire fight. Because he can't do anything. The only thing you really need to worry about is when he starts shooting his little piranhas with his tentacles. And you can even make that less of a habit or an issue by cutting his freaking tentacles off. Because that's pretty much the whole fight. Once you cut off his tentacles, well, he can't do 2 of his attacks, so he's just going to shoot missiles through the entire fight. I'm going to at least give him some dignity and leave him with his limbs. Because this fight is pretty simple when you cut off his limbs. I mean, just jumping around the room. Damn it. I might go to frickin' Rolling Shield. He also likes to do this, and I'm really disappointed that Hart-Hunt didn't make this draw or drag you in faster. Like, I played a ROM hack of this game where the freaking draw of that move was insane. Like, you were literally under tornado 90% of the time because of how much it did, or how much it drew you in. And it made the fight a little bit more fun, because then I had to, like, dash at the perfect time, so when he comes down, you would dodge it. But here, Mega Man is just so disappointed in this boss that he doesn't want to give him the time of day by looking at his face as he blows up. So, Mega Man, how do you feel about kicking this sorry guy's ass? Give me a sign. Give me a face. Hell yes. So, Mega Man's happy that he's getting the unfortunate homing torpedo. Yes, if you can imagine the name of this move, that's an indication of how good it is. It is a very okay, mediocre weapon. It does what it kind of does what it is supposed to do. It homes, or horms. But we have just one more, and this is the biggest asshole of them all. We are going to save him and clean up duty for the next episode, so thanks for watching, guys. My question to you all is, who is your favorite Maverick out of these 8? Is it fricking Storm Eagle? Is it Spark Mandrill? Or is it even Chill Penguin? Please let me know, and please give us your reasons why it's your favorite. And if you make a reference to the PSP version, by all means, please do, because there's a little bit more personality and characterization in that game, and I kind of enjoy it sometimes. So, next time, Sting Chameleon, prepare your force, because we are going to ransack it. So, thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios.